Good morning. My name is Dana Lynn. This is our WildFlow Superfood support container for women. I call it the Be Well Oasis. We gather once a week to support each other in our personal journey of deep and nourishing wellness. And part of what I bring is an embodiment practice called WildFlow that I support you in using in your own personal practice. And what WildFlow allows us to do is begin to use the body as a teacher. It begins to strengthen our capacity to listen to all the subtle messages that our body brings in order to use those messages to change course, to make different choices, to honor where we're perhaps meant to be versus where we are currently. And in doing that, it's a deeply loving process. So it's not a shaming or blaming or forcing or pushing process. It's actually a very mysterious and curious and honoring process all around. So I come from an exercise background. Welcome to 2025. And in that background, there's a whole lot of forcing and pushing. And there's not a whole lot of listening and getting curious and slowing down and feeling. And so this is really the antidote to that. I am going to light a candle as we begin. And as I do, I invite you to close your eyes and begin to really zone in, focus in on what 2025 is going to allow you to do for yourself with regard to your health and wellness. So what are your major goals for 2025? And as you allow your eyes to close and you begin to really feel that, I invite you to not only just let it come to mind, but the next step would be to begin to embody that and begin to feel what that next level of your health is going to feel like. What is it going to allow you to do? What is it going to allow you to wear, feel? How is it going to allow you to express yourself? What is it going to feel like in your body to have achieved that goal? And that's actually what I want you to focus on every single time we gather here. What that feels like in your body. Begin to really articulate it, perhaps write it down. I invited you to bring your journal this morning so that you could begin to write it down. Begin to feel it in your cells at the cellular level. When we reach for things, when we make choices that start to sabotage our health, it's usually because we are feeling undernourished. And that may have nothing to do with food. Nothing. And so begin to understand where your health and wellness is tied in to your own nourishment and what brings you nourishment. And then begin to develop your connection to your body by asking it, what do you need? Where do I wish to be nourished? So a lot of times that's more rest, that's more hydration, that's more sunlight. It could be more connection. You know, our vagus nerve is really activated when we create one-on-one connection with people. So I really encourage you to start 2025 in a very deliberate way by focusing in on this and your capacity to receive nourishment in all the ways that it is available to you. So with that, hold your 2025 goals. It could be 2 or 3 of them. We haven't gotten to the, what's actionable part. We'll likely start to talk about that a little bit after we get into our body. So once you feel ready, allow your eyes to close and begin to move with that essence, with that goal, with that beingness in mind. Because so often goals are projections. We're creating that goal in our mind, but we haven't fully listened to our body to feel the embodiment of that projection, the deep desire that comes through the body for that specific why, what. So begin to close your eyes. And now, if that's comfortable for you, if not, leave your eyes partially gazed open. Now invite your breath to come in and speak. Invite your breath to fully fill your body. And notice how you might want to move to access those deeper, darker places that are looking for more movement, more nourishment. Is what you're looking for are those parts of you that are driving the desire for nourishment. By bringing them more light, more blood supply, more lymph supply, and letting go of whatever is stored there, be it darkness, be it just that part of you that wants a little attention in terms of cleaning, exploring. So looking for those edges of exploration where your body says, oh, you haven't done this in a while. You haven't been here in a while. And then slowly allow your breath to explore that part of you together. Let the movements be slow and steady but subtle. Primal. Looking for angles and edges to explore with a deep level of awareness and curiosity. Really get in there. Changing the angles with your hands and your relationship to the floor or other body parts. You're in search of that really crazy angle that just brings so much relief. Your own innate ability to find exactly what nourishes you. Exactly the angle, exactly the right amount of tension. Learning how to listen and explore through your own internal sensations and awareness. No one else telling you how to do it, when to do it, or why to do it. You're discovering your own knowing. Trusting in your own impulses to know. Hold that desire in mind and what it will feel like when that desire comes true. You've manifested it. Follow all of the connections. What will it feel like? What won't you be doing because you're more nourished? Because you're honoring a deeper, truer nature of yourself. What if the easiest path was the right one? What if you've been making it really hard? Keep exploring, noticing the connections and the edges. the edge of comfortable discomfort. And begin to bring your WildFlow practice to stillness, exploring that last edge of yourself. When you come to stillness, taking a deep breath, notice how you feel. Notice what's different. Take this time to really thank your body for all that it lets you experience, all the learning, all the mystery, all the deep exploration to come. I welcome you to begin 2025 with a steady journaling practice around these sensations of your body, where they bring you, what they ignite in you, how they excite you, and how you feel once you explore them. Be well.